and I am live from Gloucester with you again with our question for today, which is, what is stress to you? What stress means to you? So let's start off with Khushbu. Hi, Khushbu.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening.
Good evening. So can you introduce yourself to everyone and tell us a bit about your day?
Yes. I am Khushbu. I live in Kolkata. Homemaker. I am mother of 2 kids. I have completed my Master of Science. Thank you.
And how was your day? What did you do today?
Yes, ma'am. My day was excellent. Today I traveled Mumbai to Kolkata, my own place. I was in Mumbai. It's 1 month. Today I came here.
Okay. And how was travel? Because you
Yes, ma'am. By flight.
said you went to travel.
Yes, by flight. My husband, my 2 kids.
You flew.
Yes.
Oh wow! Okay, so you're on holiday.
Yes, last 1 month from my sister's place.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's
so little tired, but I enjoy your class. So
yeah. I'm like, she still came to my class. She's on holiday. What's she doing? Okay, brilliant. Okay, so what does stress mean to you? Obviously, at this point, I'm sure you're not stressed, but what does stress mean to you?
Stress is for me. I think when someone criticizes me, I get stressed. Sometimes when I get stressed, then I get angry. So I think anger is the sign of my stress. And
Okay.
I start complaining that time also.
So to you, stress really means anger.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And what is it that makes you angry? What is it that makes you stressed?
Not, ma'am. Nothing. Like every day, small stresses, like maybe from work, from school, family, friends, and I can't handle when sometimes. Then I may be angry or maybe in stress.
Okay, but what is it exactly? I mean, you said it can be school, it can be friends, it can be family. What is it that stresses you out?
When I have not completed my work on time, then I feel little stress. When my son school online classes, when not complete homework or maybe any complaining from school, then I have some stress.
So it is a case of, sorry, it is a case of time management.
Yes, time management and maybe work.
Okay. And in terms of your time management, how are you with time management yourself? Are you good? Are you bad with time management? How are you?
My time management is very good, but sometimes when I don't have time, I can't handle with all the things in the discipline way or maybe in the routine way. So sometimes maybe stress.
Okay. Now I'm going to push you a bit. Do you think you bring the stress onto yourself?
Sorry, ma'am?
Do you think you bring stress onto yourself that you don't finish work on time? Do you think you don't manage it yourself well, so then you create a scenario where you're going to be late?
Yes, ma'am. When stress, yes, sometimes. So anger is the sign of my stress. Sometimes I anger on my kids. Actually, when maybe he's not completed his work or my younger one, so I think when I can't manage with my all the works or maybe sometime I don't have time and start doing all the works in short time, then it's a sign of stress for me.
Okay. Okay, but really you've been bringing it on yourself by not managing your time well.
Actually, the best way to manage our stress is involves changing our situation that time. Actually, then
Okay.
when I change my own situation that time, and then when I feel relaxed, then I do again that work.
Okay, and what do you do to feel relaxed? Let's say you've not managed your tasks today.
Yes.
You've gotten stressed out. You've gotten super angry. You yelled at your son at Poro Rouge, and what do you do then? How do you say, "Oh no, I've just yelled at I've gotten angry at Arush for nothing"?
Yes, ma'am. That time it's very hard to handle our stress or our anger on kids or maybe sometime. So I just quiet myself and take relax and drink water and eat too much that time 5 minutes 10 minutes and then it's okay Arush and see let's go for a maybe cycling or maybe for physical work. Then I came and do my own work or maybe sometimes start music and start dance.
Okay, good. So you have outlets. You have sports. You have music. You have dance, and these are the ways how you get back into being relaxed and calm and
Yes,
where everything's okay.
yes.
Okay. Now, when you are getting stressed and you realize yourself getting stressed, have you ever tried to stop yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Sometimes when I stress, then I have headache, and I want to sleep that time, 1 hour, 2 hour. Then I think, okay, busy to my kids. This work, maybe coloring or maybe start like Cartoon Network kind of, or maybe some music, and go for a sleep like 1 hour.
Mhm.
Then I then I feel relaxed. Then I came and start doing my own work.
Very good. Okay, good. So you've found ways to handle it before it gets overwhelming.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, when I stress, then it's sometime like physical or mental, emotional attachment. That time, then I think, oh, it's very hard to handle stress, work, and family. So, yes, to take some time and do again.
Okay. Okay, good, Kushbu. Thank you very much. Well done, and I hope you have a great holiday.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Okay, let's move on to Veena. Veena, can you introduce yourself to everyone and let us know what you did today?
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Veena. By profession, I am a teacher. I am teaching in Trivir Public School. And day after tomorrow, I have to go back to my school. So today was a very hectic schedule. I was packing everything, like all my dresses, my makeup kits, and everything. And tomorrow also, I have to cook some snacks to take along with me.
Hey, very good. Okay, so you've had a quite a full day. So has it been stressful?
Yeah, it was stressful getting everything on the right position because I mess everything. I have kept my clothes in one cupboard and cosmetics in other cupboard, so getting them organized was a big thing. It took like 4 hours.
Okay, wow. Okay, and so what your stressful situation. What does the stress mean to you? What does it mean for you, stress? What does it cause you to do?
It's an emotional feeling
Mm-hmm.
of a person. I don't get mostly I don't get stressed because today also when I was panicking, my mother came and she told me, don't get stressed, I'll help you. She went and she bought everything. She knew where I have kept. She bought everything and everything. She made it organized.
Okay.
And when I am alone, also, I call some of my friends and I discuss the matter on which I am stressed, and they help me coming out of that.
Good. So you get support.
Yes, I have lots of friends who support me in every way.
Very good. Okay. Um, Now, when you see, like you said, when you start to panic, you start to panic. What happens exactly? I mean, I know your mum tries to calm you down and your friends try to calm you down, so you always kind of get to block off. But have you ever been stressed to the point where it's been really, really bad? What happens to you?
When I'm in stressed, I don't know what I am speaking or what I am telling the person with whom I am angry, or the person who is making me going in the depression. So I just
Mhm.
go and say everything and that to that person. So everyone knows that. They stop me. They just call me in continuously. Don't go. You'll say like anything you don't mean to say, but you'll say in anger.
Okay, so you really you just you'll start saying things that you don't mean and you lash out
Yes, my
and you
heartbeat
just go.
start getting faster, and I after getting over, I have a very bad headache due to stress. So I
Okay,
have to
so
take
that's
medicine
what.
also.
Oh, you have to take medicine as well.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, so it's really a bad when it's stress when you're stressed, you're really
Yes.
stressed.
That's why I don't take stress. I just release it.
Okay. Okay, so stress to you, it means that if you are really, really stressed, it's a headache. You need medication for it to calm you down. It means that an anger, and you tell people whatever comes to your head at that point. And so, because it means all these negative things, you try and keep yourself calm. No, my next question is, how do you do that? How do you keep yourself calm?
Like if I'm in depression or I'm having a fight due to which I'm in stress, I call my friend and I tell them, okay, this happened and this is causing a stress to me. So
Mm-hmm,
they start calling me after R and R. Okay, now are you okay? So I
mm-hmm.
scream on them, I shout on them. They tell, they allow me to do tell anything I want to tell to that person. They tell me ki, okay, think that that person is me and you can tell what you want to tell me. So I
Mm-hmm.
burst out everything to them, and like this I release my anger and stress also.
That's really lovely that your friends have realized what you need mentally to kind of they've provided you with um therapy.
Yeah, they know that they tell us ki, by heart you are very good, but when you get stressed or when you get anger, when you are angry, like we call it mata, matlab god Durga, God Kali comes in you and nobody can stop you. It's very hard to stop me.
Okay. And what is it that causes so much stress to you? What are the situations that actually cause you stress?
Recently happened, everyone is interested in my life, what I am doing, with whom I am living, with where I am living, with whom I am talking. Why are people interested in my life? It's my life, my way. If I want to stay with my mother, if I want to stay with my in-laws, if I want to stay with my husband or my friends, it's my life. But everyone is interested, where is Veena, where is she staying, with whom she is staying, with whom she is talking, what she is playing, why she is laughing. So these causes me stress. And the person who told me, I he was my friend, and he told me ki everyone was asking me ki, where are you, this. I screamed at him. He told, I knew that you will scream at me, that's why
Don't
I
shoot the messenger.
and not once, 5 times I called him and I screamed at him and I told him, why didn't you tell that person to shut up? So he said, that was not about me, so I didn't tell, but it was about you. That why I thought I should tell you. But you don't fight with anyone. I said, okay, I'll not fight. After 1 hour, I called him and I fought with him also. And I said, how dare you listen about me? He said, I didn't listen. That person was telling. So this is me. Everyone knows this is me. You can't talk shit about me. If you mess with me, I'm the worst person.
I can see. I would not cross you.
Everyone say, if you are good to Veena, she is the world best supporter. Like if you're doing wrong, also she will support you. But when you mess with her, she is the worst person in this world.
Oh dear.
So nobody messes with me.
No, no. Let's everyone. Please, if you want to stay alive, keep away.
There is a theory of
Oh,
my life, my way, my life, my way. If you want to
no,
live my way or just go highway.
no, it's understandable. It's understandable. I mean, it is your life. You have your choices to make. You have your decisions to take, and you can decide who you share it with. And people who don't share your opinion and your values and beliefs, then and if you don't want them in your life, then they don't have to be. Um, that is absolutely fair. But don't shoot the messenger.
No, he was my friend. He knew that he is going to be scolded. So he said, yeah, I knew I was going to be scolded. That's why I was prepared.
Bless. He must have come to tell you, and he was like, "Oh no, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? Oh no, she's going to kill me. She's going to kill me."
Every day my friends ask, when they have to say something, they ask me, you'll not become angry, then I'll tell you something. Then I get more angry. What is this word?
Oh dear.
Angry.
They need to find a new technique.
Yeah. I always tell them, when you write, if you angry, that word makes me angry. So they, okay, we'll not write this. Yeah, we'll tell you everything. And then you have to decide what to do.
Okay, but it's good. I mean, it's good that you know what your stresses are and where they're coming from, what they result in, and you know exactly what to do to calm yourself down.
Yes.
And more importantly, people around you know what to do to calm you
Yes.
down.
I avoid people, those type of people who make me feel stress.
Every right to do so. I agree.
Just you
Brilliant.
live your life, I live my life.
I agree with that. I 100% for it, actually. Brilliant, Vina. Well done.
Thank you.
Let's move on to Yuraj.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Now, are you going to surprise me? Is it one or two? Because I never know with you.
Ma'am, too.
Okay. Okay, so Yuraj, I know you're still very young, but what does stress mean to you?
Ma'am, stress mean to me like completing your work in very pressure, the pressure to complete your work.
Okay. Okay. And what happens when you are under pressure to complete work and you know you're looking at it and you're going, oh no, I don't think I'm going to complete it in time. Oh no, the deadline's coming. I need to give it in. I need to hand it in. What happens then? How
Uh,
do you feel? What happens to you?
Ma'am, I feel very worried
Okay. What
when I
else?
don't complete my work at the time.
And what happens when you feel worried? What happens to you physically?
Like if there is someone who is trying to like who is regularly talking to me not for any purpose, just for entertainment purpose, then I feel very angry from inside
Okay.
on him.
And you just feel angry towards someone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And after you feel angry, what happens then? What happens after you feel angry? Do you lash out?
Yes, ma'am. I will give him warning like please stop it. If you will continue it, then it will not be good for you. And then also if he starts, he continued that, then ma'am, I start fighting with him.
Then you start fighting. Oh dear.
Yes.
Okay. Um, and what kind of fights do you get into? What fights were they?
What, ma'am? Please
What
repeat
kind
it.
of fights? What kind of fights do you get into?
I will say him that I warned you already that please don't do that. Still, you
Mhm.
continued it. So, like, just shut up and keep me alone.
Okay.
I don't want to be with you.
Okay, so you completely just say, no, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to have anything to do with you. And
Yes,
just leave me. You want to be left on your own.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, but all of this comes from not being able to do a task on time. What? Because if you can't do a task on time, you don't necessarily have a person that to be angry with. Why would you be angry at anyone?
Ma'am, because at that time I don't have control on myself.
Okay, so you just really get angry and you lash out at someone, you're angry at them, and then you end up getting into a fight with them. You just say, leave me alone. Or just I just want to be left alone.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Wow. Okay. And how often does this happen?
Ma'am, please repeat.
How often does it happen?
Actually, I don't got you. Can you explain me a bit more?
How frequently is it? Does it happen once a month, once a year, twice a month?
Uh, in 1 week, this problem solved. Like, I say sorry to him. I say that sorry.
Okay.
At that time, I was not having my control on myself.
And how many times do you find yourself getting stressed? Do you get stressed very often?
Uh, Ma'am, in 2 or 3 months, just one time, I got I get stressed.
Okay. Okay. And how do you calm yourself down?
After completing that work which I have left.
Okay, so that's the only way to do it, just after managing to complete the work.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Yuraj. I'll move on to your dad now.
Okay, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, ma'am. And how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Can you introduce yourself to everyone quickly? And
Yes,
then we'll, yes?
yes, ma'am. My name is Pratap Singh. I'm from Bihar. I am a teacher by profession, ma'am.
Okay, fantastic. And can you let me know what the stress mean to you?
According to me, stress is completely a negative state of mind, and it comes when you feel uh, yourself under pressure due to any task, due to any environmental issue, or it may be anything else, ma'am.
Okay. So any task, any environmental issue, what is it exactly though? What environmental issue stresses you out? What task stresses you out? Is there a particular one?
Yes, ma'am. The person, suppose that a person who is living in any environment and he is not feeling good by living in that particular environment, he may be stressed, and due to the negativity that he doesn't want to see in that environment, may be the reason of his stress or her stress by living in that particular environment, ma'am.
Okay, and what kind of environment stresses you out? Personally, what stresses you out?
Suppose that a person who is a positive minded person, and due to any, you can say, due to any, what you can say, of any problem or any other issue, if he is forced to live with negative people and he doesn't like that kind of environment uh, by himself, then definitely after some time he will come under stress, and he will be not as he will not feel himself as happy as he was before going in that particular environment, ma'am.
Okay. And how do you deal with your stress when you get stressed? How do you deal with it?
And sometimes I also get stressed due to negativity, and it sometimes it happens with me due to negative environment in which I am forced to live, or you can say that I don't like to live in, but I have to live in due to any issue. And if I don't like that environment, and I have to live in that environment due to any problem, that I will definitely feel stress myself. And I try to overcome this problem by thinking that when I will be stressed, then definitely negative thinking will start coming in my mind, and I will be not in position to give my 100% in that particular era in which I am working, and I will have to manage these small things, this small negativity by myself, by thinking that I am bigger than these things, and I will have to understand that these things are not permanent part of my life, and I will have to overcome all this negativity anyhow by having positive attitude, by adopting positive attitude towards that problem. And this is how I try to manage, try to solve this issue, ma'am.
Of that negativity, or to not think about that negativity so much.
Not thinking more about those negative issues, ma'am.
Okay. Okay,
Whatever
brilliant.
whatever I don't like,
You don't have to deal with. Okay. It's kind of blocking them out. Okay.
yes,
Well,
ma'am.
everyone has different ways of dealing with stress, as we all saw. I hope that you all have a less stress-free evening, definitely, and that in this class you've also maybe learned how others deal with stress and how you can maybe adopt these methods to deal with them yourself. So thank you all very much, and I hope to see you another time. Thank you. See you tomorrow, guys.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.